Hello, welcome to this channel. Today we'll be looking at statistics and we'll be looking at chi-square underset statistics. The question says a public opinion poll in simple random sample of 1,000 voters respondents were classified by gender, male or female, and by voting preference APC PDP LP. Results are shown in the table, and the question is test whether a significant relationship exists between the values at 0.05 level of significance. Now, the first thing we have to do whenever we have questions like this on chi-square is to first state our hypothesis. Now, in hypothesis, we have H naught. So H naught is stated in the negative, which means there is no significant relationship between the variables, and they will set the alternate hypothesis, which is the H1, which says there is significant relationship between the variables, because we are coming back to these statements after our calculation. Now, the next thing is let us impute our data. Now, before I put my data, let me write the formula for chi-square, which is chi-square equals summation of O minus E square all over E. Now we have O, which is the observed, and we have E, which is the expected, all over expected. Now let us come back to our table. The data we are given is what was observed. We must calculate the expected because the formula says observed minus expected. So now let us impute our data. So we have for the observed, so we have APC, we have PDP, we have LP. So here we're going to include total. So we have male, we have female. So here we're going to write total, because that will lead us to calculating our expected. So let us impute it. We have 200, we have 150, so we have 50, so we have 250, we have 300, and then we have 50 here as well. So the total here is 200 plus 150 plus 50, so this gives us 400. 250 plus 300 plus 50, so this gives us 600. So here we have 450, that's the total for the row. Total for the second row we have 450 as well, and the total for the third row we have 100. So the grand total addition of this or addition of this, so it must be the same, so that is 1000. Now the next thing for us to do is to calculate our expected. Now the formula for calculating the expected, draw this line. The formula for calculating the expected is E equals row total multiplied by column total over grand total. Now let me identify. This is the rows. We have 3 rows. So this is the column. We have 2 columns. So what is the column total here is 400. Row total here is 450. So now let us start with the first one, APC male. APC male. So this is what we have for APC male, that is 200. So what is the row total in this column? That is 450. So we are going to write it 450 multiply. So what is the column total? That is 400, all divided by the grand total. This is the grand total, so 1000. So if we cut this, so that is 445 multiplied by 4, and that gives me 180. So we are going to come here, though we can write it on a separate table entirely, but we can still use the same table since we've provided a space. So we are going to write 180. So we come for the second one. The second one, which is the PDP. So the row total for the PDP is 450 multiply. So the total here is 400 over 1000. So it seems it is the same thing, so it is 180. So we're going to come here again. So we're going to write 180. 180. So we'll come to the third one. So that is the row total here is 100. So that is 100 multiplied by column total is 400 divided by the grand total, that is 1000. So this cancel this. So that is 10 multiplied by 4, and that gives us 40. So we are coming back here. So we are writing 40. So now let us go back to, let me rub this off so that we can solve for the second row. That's for the female. Now we have for the row total here APC female, so that is 450. So column total, that is 600 multiplied by 600 divided by 1000. That is 45 multiplied by 6, that gives me 270. So here I'm coming back to write 270. So 270. So for the next one, that is for 300, that is 450 multiplied by 600 over 1000. So it seems it's the same thing. So this gives me 270. So coming back here, so that will be 270. Please remember to demarcate with brackets, or you prepare a different table entirely for the expected. So the third one, so we have 100 multiplied by 600 over 1000. So let's cancel this. So this gives me 60. So coming back here, now we've been able to calculate the observed and the expected. So the next thing for us to do is to now go to our chi-square and begin to calculate for the value of our chi-square. So it will now become x, that is chi-square, equals the observed for the first one. The observed for the first one is 200 minus the expected, that is 180. We put them in bracket, raised to power 2 over the expected, this is 180, plus for the second one, that is 150, as I observed, minus 180, all raised to power 2 divided by 180 plus the third one, which is 50 minus 40 all raised to the power 2 divided by 40 plus the fourth one, that is 250 minus 270 all divided by 2 divided by 270 plus the fifth one, that is 300 minus 270 raised to the power 2 divided by 270 plus, and the last one, that is 50 minus 60 raised to the power 2 divided by 60. Please take note, it is the numerator that has the square. The square does not affect the denominator. The denominator stands out. So let us solve. So this chi-square equals, so 200 minus 80, that is 20 raised to the power 2 all over 180 plus 150 minus 180, that is minus 30 over 2 divided by 180 plus 50 minus 40, that is 10 raised to the power 2 divided by 40 plus, this is minus 20 raised to the power 2 divided by 270 and plus that is 30 raised to the power 2 divided by 270, and the last one, that is minus 10 raised to the power 2 divided by 60. So let us calculate this. Let me rub this off. Need to manage the board that we have. So chi-square now equals, this is 20 raised to the power 2, that is 400 divided by 180 plus 30 raised to the power 2, that gives us 900 divided by 180 plus the next one, this is 100 divided by 40 plus 400 divided by 270 plus 900 divided by 270 and plus 100 divided by 60. So let me rub this off as well. So we are done with this. So our chi-square, so if we divide this now gives us 2.22 plus 5.00 plus 2.50 plus 1.48 and plus 3.33, so and plus 1.67. So our chi-square, for calculate everything that we have here together, so it gives us 16.2. So that is the value of our chi-square, but we are not done yet. So we are not done yet. The next thing for us to do is to look for the degree of freedom so that we can compare what we have, the calculated and the tabulated. Now, to calculate the degree of freedom is calculated as rho minus 1 and the column minus 1. So let us go back to our table. This is our column. no, this is our row, sorry, this is our row and this is our column. So how many value do we have in our row? 1, 2, 3. So that is 3 minus 1, and the column we have 2, that is 2 minus 1, so that is 2 multiplied by 1, which is 2. So we are now going to our table, our chi-square table, which I have with me here. So I'm going to look for under 0.05 because we are given 0.05. So under 0.05, what is our calculated? What is our tabulated? So under 0.05, we are looking for 2. 2 under 0.05. So 2 under 0.05, let me rub this off. So 2 under 0.05, I got, so 5.99. So x tabulated. So this is calculated. Now let us go to a decision box. Now the decision is made. So if this is greater, if the calculated is greater than the tabulated, what we do is we accept the null hypothesis. Let me repeat. If the calculated x chi-square calculated is greater than the tabulated, we accept the null hypothesis. And what is our null hypothesis? Our HO, that is, there is no significant relationship between the variables. But if the tabulated is greater than the calculated, we reject the null hypothesis and we accept the alternate hypothesis. But in this state, since x calculated is greater than x tabulated, that is 16.2 is greater than 5.99, we accept the HO. So and our final answer, so there is no significant relationship between the variables. So that is the solution to this problem. So if you have any question, please feel free to put it in the comment section, or you need more clarity, please feel free to put it in the comment section. Till I come your way next time, till we come in contact, please remember to subscribe to this channel and please share this message to your colleagues and friends. Thank you very much. See you next time.